My name is Swapna from EC department. Welcome to Wits Connect. Today our subject is I am going to teach you the subject electronic devices and circuits. Coming to the introduction, first we are going for the basics. So actually what is electronics? Our subject name is electronic devices and circuits. So what is electronics? So the electronics is nothing but it is a branch of science and technology which relates to the conduction of electricity. Conduction of electricity is nothing but flow of current. Electricity is nothing but flow of electrons means flow of current. Okay? So the conduction of electricity to vacuum, gases by electrons and ions. So the electrons will flow through vacuums, gases and solids also. Okay, now coming to the electronic devices. What is electronic devices? Electronic devices are nothing but flowing of electrons through vacuums, gases and liquids and semiconductors also. Okay now. So coming to the applications of electronics. So where we are using electronics nowadays? What are the applications? What are the uses? So the electronic devices are used for the amplification purpose. So applications are, first is rectification. Rectification means it is used to rectify alternating current to DC current. That is the meaning of rectification. Rectification is nothing but it is a device, it is used to convert the AC current to DC current or AC voltage to DC voltage. So directly we are not using the AC voltage for the electronic appliances. If you use AC voltage, it will damage. So that's why we have to convert AC voltage to DC voltage. Actually AC voltage is 230 volts, 50 Hz. So if you convert this AC voltage into DC voltage, it is up to 1 volt to 30 volts. So by converting AC voltage to DC voltage, we can use this DC voltage to your electronic appliances in your lab. In your lab, all the electronic devices are used by using DC voltage only. That's why one of the application of electronic devices is rectification. So next is amplification. So what is the meaning of amplification? Amplification is nothing but it is used to increase the strength of the signal, small signal or weak signal. Amplification is nothing but it is used to increase the strength of a weak signal. So if you give small amount of signal, that is nothing but if the AC signal is like this is AC signal. If this signal is having a voltage 24 millivolts. 24 millivolts means it is very small amount of signal. Okay now. It is very small amount of signal. So to convert this very weak signal 24 millivolts weak signal into up to 20 volts, we have to amplify the signal. So understand, amplification is nothing but it is used to increase the strength of a weak signal. Okay now. So next application is nothing but power generation. Power ni generate cheyadani kuda we have to use the different electronic devices. Okay now. So next we can use the electronic devices or electronic components in industrial components also. Industrial elements lo, industrial components lo use cheyochu. Inka communication purpose. Communication means, what is the meaning of communication? To transfer the signal from one place to another place is nothing but communication. So the signal transfer cheyalante compulsory you have to use the transmitter and receiver. So a transmitter lo we have to use the different types of electronic components. Okay now. So next vachesi medicine. Medicine lo kuda different types of మెడిసిన్స్ కి సంబంధించిన ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ డివైసెస్ ఉంటాయి కదా, దానిలో కూడా యూస్ చేస్తారండి. సో నెక్స్ట్ అలా ఇంకా డిఫెన్స్ లో కానీ ఇలా you have different types of applications by using the electronic components. So next, actually the electronic components are divided into two types. The electronic components are divided into two types. Those are active components and passive components. So these are the two types of electronic components. So what is the active component? Active component is nothing but which are capable of amplifying and processing an electronic signal. So we can amplify the electronic signal by using the active component. That is the active component. Active components are nothing but which are used to amplify the signal. So active components के examples are all the transistors. All the types of transistor means bipolar junction transistor, field effect transistor, MOSFET, metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor, unijunction transistor. ఇవన్నీ మీరు లాస్ట్ సెమ్ లో చదువుకున్నారండి. అండ్ ఆల్ ద లాజిక్ గేట్స్ అంటే మీకు ఇప్పుడు డిజిటల్ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ సబ్జెక్ట్లో వస్తాయి, వాటి గురించి చదువుకోవచ్చు మీరు. నెక్స్ట్ ప్యాసివ్ కాంపోనెంట్స్ ఆర్ ద ఎలిమెంట్స్ విచ్ ఆర్ నాట్ కేపబుల్ టు యాంప్లిఫై ద ఎలక్ట్రిక్ సిగ్నల్. సో బై యూజింగ్ ద passive components we will not amplify the electrical signal. Nothing but this is the electrical signal. AC signal is nothing, it is some of the electrical signal. We will not amplify the electrical signal by using the passive components. Passive components के examples వచ్చేసి resistors, capacitors, inductors. R is nothing but resistor, capacitor, inductor. Already in your last semester you can study about these basics: resistors, capacitors, inductors. What is the meaning of resistor? Resistor is used to oppose the flow of current. Okay na? Units are nothing but ohms. Resistor ki units entama ohms. Capacitor is used to store the energy in the form of a charge. Okay na? Capacitor is used to store the energy in the form of a charge. Units are farads. Inductor is used to store the energy in the form of a magnetic field. Okay na? Inductor is used to store the energy in the form of a magnetic field. దీనికి యూనిట్స్ ఏంటి? హెన్రీస్. Okay, so these are the active and passive components. Already you have studied in your last semester about the active and passive components. So coming to the next, actually matter or material. Matter is divided into three types. So the materials are classified into three types. Those are gases, liquids and solids. So again the solids are divided into three types. What are those? Insulators, conductors and semiconductors. So what is the meaning of insulators? Insulators are those substances which doesn't allow the flow of electrons through it. So what is the meaning of insulators? Insulators are those substances which doesn't flow any current flows through it. So coming to the examples of insulators: rubber, plastic, wood, like this. So coming to the conductors are those substances which can flow the current. So దానిలో కరెంట్ అనేది ఫ్లో అవుతుందండి కండక్టర్స్ లో. ఓకేనా? సో కమింగ్ టు ద కండక్టర్స్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఆర్ లైక్ కాపర్, అల్యూమినియం like this. So coming to the semiconductors have the resistivity between or conductivity అయినా చెప్పొచ్చు. The semiconductors are those substances which have the conductivity between insulators and conductors. Semiconductors are those substances which can have the conductivity between the insulators and conductors is known as semiconductors. So coming to the examples for semiconductors: germanium and silicon. So these are the Classification of solids. Again, the semiconductors are further classified into two types. Intrinsic semiconductors, extrinsic semiconductors. Intrinsic semiconductors is nothing but pure semiconductors, which we cannot add any impurities from the outside. Impurity is nothing but impurities is nothing but adding outside నుండి atoms ni semiconductors ki add cheyadaniki. That is nothing but impurity. So intrinsic semiconductors means pure semiconductors. Pure semiconductors are nothing but intrinsic semiconductors. Extrinsic semiconductors mean when we are adding impurities from the outside to the pure semiconductor is known as extrinsic semiconductors. So this is nothing but doping. Dinne doping anta. Doping is nothing but adding impurities from the outside to the pure semiconductor is nothing but extrinsic semiconductor. So and again extrinsic semiconductors are divided into two types. N-type semiconductors, P-type semiconductors. N-type semiconductor is nothing but adding of pentavalent impurities to the pure semiconductor is nothing but N-type semiconductor. Adding of pentavalent impurities. Pentavalent impurities means adding fifth group elements. Fifth group elements like arsenic, antimony, bismuth, like that. Those we are adding to the pure semiconductor is nothing but N-type semiconductor. Okay na? And coming to the P-type semiconductor. When we are adding trivalent impurities. Trivalent impurities nothing but third group elements. Third group elements like bismuth, strontium, like that. When we are adding those trivalent impurities to the P-type semiconductor or pure semiconductor, it is nothing but P-type semiconductor. When we are adding trivalent impurities to the pure semiconductor is known as P-type semiconductor. So, next, how the diode will form? PN junction diode. PN junction diode. When we are adding P-type semiconductor with the N-type semiconductor, it will form PN junction diode. It is like this. If you are taking some extrinsic semiconductor, this extrinsic semiconductor ki at one side you are adding a trivalent impurities and other side you are adding a pentavalent impurities like N-type semiconductor. When you are joining these two semiconductor materials, it will form the PN junction diode. So, and the circuit symbol for the diode is like this. This is the circuit symbol. This is two-terminal device, anode, cathode. Diode is a two-terminal semiconductor device. What is the use of diode? Diode ante enti asalu? The diode is used to flow the current only in unidirectional way. That means the diode is used to flow the current from anode to cathode only. From cathode to anode there is no flow of current. That's why we named it as unidirectional device. We can say the diode it as unidirectional device. Okay na? This is about the diode. Already ఇది కూడా చదివారండి మీరు diode. Okay na? Next. What are the applications of diode? Diode is used as a switch. It is used as a switch. It is used as a rectification. Rectifier circuits లో యూస్ చేశారు కదా ఆల్రెడీ మీరు. డయోడ్ యూస్ చేశారు కదా హాఫ్ వేవ్ రెక్టిఫైర్, ఫుల్ వేవ్ రెక్టిఫైర్ లో. ఇంకా లాజిక్ గేట్స్ లో, డిజిటల్ అప్లికేషన్స్ లో యూస్ చేస్తారు. ఇంకా క్లిప్పర్స్, క్లాంపర్స్ లో యూస్ చేస్తారు. అవి మీకు నెక్స్ట్ కమింగ్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ టాపిక్స్ లో వస్తాయి. క్లిప్పర్స్, క్లాంపర్స్. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ కట్ సమ్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ సిగ్నల్, ఇక్కడ వరకు కట్ చేస్తాం అనుకోండి, దాన్ని క్లిప్పింగ్ అంటారు. ఐదర్ పాజిటివ్ హాఫ్ సైకిల్ ఆర్ నెగిటివ్ హాఫ్ సైకిల్. For that also we are using diodes. Next, coming to the transistors. Transistor is nothing but it is also one of the active component. Active component of transistor. Okay na? Transistor means it is also known as bipolar junction transistors. Bipolar means by using two charge carriers, holes and electrons. In the transistor, the current will flows. That's why we named it as bipolar junction transistors. By using two types of charge carriers, both holes and electrons, it can flow the current by using the transistor. So transistors are two types, NPN transistor, PNP transistor. NPN and PNP transistor. NPN transistor circuit symbol is like this. It is a 3-terminal semiconductor device. 3 terminals ఉంటాయి. Diode కి అయితే 2 terminals, transistor కి అయితే 3 terminals. So this is emitter, base, collector. 3-terminal semiconductor device. This is NPN transistor symbol. Coming to the PNP transistor symbol. This is emitter, base, collector. In these two symbols there is a difference between there. What is that? In NPN transistor the arrow mark at the emitter terminal is outside. That means arrow mark indicates flow of current through outside here, and here the flow of current through inside. These are the circuit symbols of the PNP. So how will form the PNP transistor and NPN transistor? PNP transistor, NPN transistor ela construct chestar. If you take one NPN transistor, it is having 3 terminals. If you take P-type semiconductor material, on both sides if you are adding N-type semiconductor material, it will form the NPN transistor. If you take, this is nothing but silicon crystal, semiconductor material, either you can take silicon crystal or germanium crystal. Silicon germanium anedi semiconductor material kada. If you take one germanium material, దానికి 2 sides n-type silicon తోని అటాచ్ చేస్తే వచ్చేదే NPN transistor. PNP transistor means if you take n-type crystal, it is nothing but a thin layer, middle లో ఉంది thin layer. ఆ thin layer కి మీరు either side 2 sides p-type material, p-type semiconductor material యాడ్ చేస్తే it is nothing but PNP transistor. ఇలా కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేయొచ్చు. So what is it? In bipolar junction transistor, it consists of a silicon or germanium crystal or silicon or germanium semiconducting material ki 2 sides. It is nothing but a lightly doped silicon layer. When you take lightly doped silicon layer, on either sides you are attaching or adding the n-type silicon material. N-type diode toni add cheste vachede NPN, like this PNP. ఇలా మీరు by using transistor మీ ఫస్ట్ యూనిట్ మొత్తం ఉంటుందండి. By using transistor you can amplify the signal. So our subject name is electronic circuits. So coming to the syllabus description, total you have 5 units. Unit 1 name is diode applications. So what are the diode applications? We can use the diode as a switch, and we can use the diodes in clippers also. We have 2 types of clippers is here, series clipper, shunt clipper. And next we can use the diodes in rectifiers, and we can use the diodes in filters and Zener diodes. Okay, and what are the Zener diode? You can use Zener diode as a voltage regulator also. So diode as a switch means we can connect the diode in forward bias and reverse bias. Okay na? If we connect the diode in forward bias, it acts as closed switch. If we connect the diode in reverse bias, it acts as open switch. Like that we can use a diode application, that is diode as a switch. And it's coming to the clippers. You have 2 types of clippers here, series clipper, shunt clipper. In your syllabus you have series clippers and shunt clippers. Clipping means, suppose this is the waveform. If you want to cut some amount of portion of the waveform, we can use the clippers. If you want to cut some amount of the portion of waveform, either it is positive half cycle or negative half cycle. This is the positive half cycle and this is the negative half cycle. Here we cut some amount of the portion in positive half cycle. So that is nothing but positive clipper. If you want to reject negative half cycle like this, it is negative clipper. We can say it as negative clipper. And next, rectifiers. So what is the meaning of rectifiers? What is the definition of rectifier? Rectifier is nothing but an electronic device used to convert AC signal into pulsating DC. AC signals into pulsating DC. Suppose for example, this is the AC waveform. Pulsating DC means it is like this. It is used to convert like this. This is AC waveform and this is pulsating DC. So this is the definition of rectifier. Rectifier definition is nothing but it is a device used to convert AC signal into pulsating DC signal. So this is rectifiers. Next, filters. The diode can be used in filters also. Like that you can study about the Zener diode also. Zener diode as a voltage regulator. Zener diodes are used in voltage regulators. So this is the description about the first unit, that is diode applications. Next unit is field effect transistors. In shortcut we can say it as FET, field effect transistors. First topic you can study about the classification of junction field effect transistors. In this you have two types of FETs, N-channel JFET, P-channel JFET, and coming to the specifications. What are the specifications of FET, JFET? Those are drain saturation current, amplification factor, dynamic drain resistance and transconductance. And we are going to the derivation. What is the relationship between these specifications? And next topic is coming to the next topic. It is comparison of FET and BJT. FET is nothing but field effect transistor. BJT is nothing but bipolar junction transistor. Next topic is MOSFET, metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. MOSFET abbreviation is metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Actually you have two types of MOSFETs, N-channel MOSFET to P-channel MOSFET. So again N-channel enhancement MOSFET, depletion MOSFET kuda untundi. Okay na? So N-channel enhancement MOSFET, you have P-channel enhancement MOSFET. So like that you have N-channel depletion MOSFET and P-channel depletion MOSFET kuda untundi. So you can study about the construction and working of those MOSFET, and you can also study about the FET construction working kuda untundi. FET construction working, what characteristics. Okay, so these are the second unit topics, that is field effect transistor. You can study about the FET and MOSFET. And coming to the third unit, transistor biasing. Actually what is the meaning of biasing? If you take the circuit, it is having input and output. If you take one circuit, you are giving the input circuit దగ్గర input ఇస్తాం. At the output circuit you are taking the output. If you take transistor biasing, always the input is connected in forward bias and output is connected in reverse bias. That is nothing but transistor biasing. Then the circuit is said to be transistor biasing. Transistor biasing is nothing but always the input circuit is connected in forward bias, output is connected in reverse bias. That is known as transistor biasing. Now in this unit you can study about the what is the concept of AC load line and DC load line, AC load line and DC load line. What is the definition for operating point? So like this you can study about the transistor biasing. Third unit name is transistor biasing and fourth unit name is transistor amplifiers. So what is the meaning of amplifiers? Amplifier is nothing but it is used to increase the strength of a weak signal. Transistor definition is nothing but it is used to increase the strength of a weak signal. So suppose for example you are giving the input signal voltage, it is 24 millivolts. This is the input voltage, and if you are giving the input as 24 millivolts, this is very weak signal. This is a very weak signal or small signal. So if you want to increase the strength of this weak signal, you have to give it to the amplifier circuit input. Amplifier circuit input ki you are giving the weak signal. So at the output you are getting the strengthened signal, like it is going to increase the voltage. It is going to increase the voltage. Then you will get the output voltage as either it is 2 volts or 4 volts or 5 volts. So that is nothing but how you are defining, we will define the amplifier. Amplifier definition is nothing but it is used to increase the strength of a weak signal. So this is the weak signal about 24 millivolts. Millivolts means very small signal, and at the output you are getting the voltage is going to be increased here. Like you are getting the output, it is 2 volts. So this is about the amplifiers, transistor amplifier definition. So here in this unit you can study about the classification of amplifiers, and power amplifiers also you can study about power amplifiers. And last unit is about op-amp and applications. Op-amp and that particular applications. Op-amp is nothing but operational amplifiers. Op-amp abbreviation is operational amplifiers. So op-amp gurinchi chadukuntaru and vaati applications enti. So this is the overview of total 5 units of your subject name electronic circuits. Okay, thank you.